Hello, welcome to our channel. Thank you for coming and watching this video, which is an update. Almost dropped my phone. An update of Nova, who is our little girl. She's number 2. We've got Jet, who is 3 and a few months. And Nova is 16, about to turn 17 months. She's currently napping, so I'll fill you in on all her updates and then I'll bring her through when she wakes up. I did updates every month through my pregnancy with her, and then every month all through the first year of her life, and then since then I've kind of done them a little bit more sporadically. But I really enjoy doing them, and I think it'll be nice to look back on, because with Jet I can barely remember any of his stages, so it's quite nice with Nova having these videos. I actually can remember when she had all her milestones and stuff. If you are someone that watches our channel, I have felt a little bit lost on it at the moment. I think I really enjoy doing the pregnancy updates, newborn updates. I really enjoy doing the vlogs because I just love the idea that the children can look back and watch those when they're older. But outside of that, I feel a bit lost of what we're actually doing, what we're filming, what we're making on this channel. So if you have any videos that you've wanted to see from us, then please do comment below and let us know, let me know. Feeling a bit directionless. So Nova is, like I said, she's 16 months, almost turning 17 months. I think I last filmed when she was maybe 14 months, and I feel like she's come on a lot since then. I feel like she's been through some sort of real developmental leap. Although maybe they just do that every month when they're little because they're just changing so much. Last time I filmed, she still just had 2 teeth at the top, 2 teeth at the bottom, and then literally after I filmed, across that next few weeks, she just basically got all her teeth. It was so weird. It was so full on. She actually coped really well. I feel like she was worse with the first 4. I kind of had forgotten that she was going to get any more teeth because she'd just had those 4 for so long. And then one morning she was being just really not herself, really angry, really sad, just not herself, and I didn't really know what was wrong. And then she cried and put her head back, and I saw this big molar coming through. All the gum was all bloody and it was horrible. And then suddenly they've just all sprung up. So she's got 3 or 4 like molars and middle ones, and then another front 4 either side of the front 4. So now she's got like a front 8. Yeah, she's basically almost got all her teeth, but all at different levels. There's like some fully through, some half through. It's just like a bit of a mess at the moment, but it's very sweet. So her smile is a lot more toothy now, which is very cute. In terms of teething issues, I found the best advice was Anbesol, which is just this little bottle of some sort of, I think it's quite like high alcohol content. I don't really know what it is, but you tip it on your finger and then just dab your finger on their gums. And I found she calms down within like moments of having that, to the point now where I don't think she really likes the flavour. So at first she'd really cry. And then now when she sees that I've got it, I think she knows how much it helps her. So then she like opens her mouth and is ready and raring to take it. So her routine, I'd say she wakes up anywhere between 6 and 7:30. She doesn't tend to have a morning milk anymore. So she was waking at like 4 or 5, and we'd just go and quickly give her milk and then leave her to go back to sleep again for a bit. She's kind of just naturally herself grown out of that. So now she doesn't tend to have that milk. If she does wake at 4 or 5, I then just go in and do her milk. I don't overthink it, but in general, she doesn't have that anymore. When she wakes, yeah, anywhere between 6 and 7:30. They have breakfast pretty much straight away. Jet always asks for breakfast instantly, and she just goes with him. So they have breakfast. She normally has some shreddies or some Weetabix, or yeah, I'm a bit unimaginative with breakfast. I've been to the dentist a lot recently because my teeth haven't been very good. I was very slack during pregnancy, and it's made me really aware of the amount of sugar that the children are taking in. You know, even the stuff you're innocently trying to give them as a better option, there's still just so much sugar in their diet. So I'm kind of keen to try and shift their breakfast to a more savoury breakfast, like a omelette, scrambled egg type breakfast. But Jet loves his cereal. He is a big cereal fan, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. But anyway, they have breakfast then. And then she is kind of down to 1 nap a day. I think last time I filmed, she was either having 1 bigger nap in the middle of the day or like a little 9 AM nap and then 1 early afternoon. But that was more because she was waking quite early, whereas now that she's sleeping through a bit better, she tends to just have 1 nap a day. But I'd say her day is just completely dominated by us being out and about, working to kind of his routine, and the fact that he now doesn't have a nap means I feel like our day is a lot freer to kind of do what we want. But then it means Nova's nap has to kind of go with the flow. But we are often back home around lunchtime, so she tends to push through and then have a nap at like midday or 1 o'clock for a couple of hours, and that's her kind of done for the day. But I actually find if she had her way and we did a day to her routine, like today when Jet's in nursery and I'm working from home with her, I find she actually really likes to go back down at like 9:30, but for her full nap. So she often will sleep kind of 9 till 11 or 9:30 till 11:30, and then that's her nap for the day, and then she's up for the rest of the day, which I really like, because then you just kind of get it done in the morning while I get stuff done, and then you have a nice long day where you can like do like a proper activity and get out without having to kind of rush back for certain nap times. But that just doesn't work with Jet, because friends are often at the farm or the park or in town or whatever in the morning for like a morning activity, and then back home for them all to have lunch. So if I was giving Nova her 9 till 11 nap, we'd miss out on seeing people a lot. So I try and make her push through basically. So she has her breakfast, then she has either her morning nap if we're at home, or she pushes through, has a little mid-morning snack, and then they both have lunch at like 11:30 or 12, just before her nap. Then she has that nap, and then depending how she's eaten that morning, I sometimes put her down for that lunchtime nap with like 4 or 5 ounces of cow's milk. Or if she's had a good lunch, she just goes down without it, and then when she wakes up I give her a little bottle. And then and then she's just up for the afternoon, has a little mid-afternoon snack, and then they both have dinner at about 5, and then bath at 6, and then bed at 6:30. So she has her bath, and then I give her milk while I'm putting her in her pajamas, because that just keeps her still. And then she has a little story and bedtime. Yeah, and that's her routine. Her words have come on so much. It's so lovely to see. It's funny, they make quite generalizing statements, don't they, about how girls develop and how boys develop. But then it's funny, having had a boy and having had a girl, they have kind of stuck to the cliche assumptions. So Jet was quite physical and a bit slower with his words, and then Nova's been less physical but really on it and advanced with her words, which is funny that they kind of live up to that stereotype. Although actually, having said that, they also then both have the other sides as well. Like Nova definitely does have a physical side to her. Like she loves rough play, and she always wants to go on Jet's scooter and his bike, and she's always like running and climbing, but she's definitely got a bit more fear than he had. Like there's like a wobbly bridge thing at the local playground that I remember him going on when he was tiny, and she just screams and hates it and is really scared of it. But then she's saying like all these words that he definitely wasn't saying at this age. But yeah, she's almost at the point now I can't really list what she says. She's clearly so interested in speaking. She just tries to repeat everything you say, so then her words are just kind of coming really fast. So she obviously says mama and dada and Jet. Jet is getting a lot clearer. It was kind of like dare, now it's je. Ball, bear, and bunny, or like bubba. Yeah, like bubba is like her bunny, also bottle. She says please. I do some sign with her, and she kind of goes plur plur and looks a bit special. So she kind of does the sign while saying plur. Oh, and play, she says play and points to the sky. She loves dogs. She's got obsessed with dogs and says door, door, and points at dog. She's kind of got to know any of our books in our house that have dogs in, and she'll go and specifically pick those out, find the dog, door, door. She says thank you. She says tattoo. Oh, she also is like, again, it's so funny, Jet, we didn't potty train him till he was over 3. Nova, I'm not saying she's gonna be potty trained, but Nova is what, 15, 16 months, and now if she needs a poo, she says poo 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 poo. And if Jet goes off to the toilet, she says Je poo poo, Je poo poo, Je wee wee. So yeah, she feels really like aware of all that already, which just seems crazy. I feel like Jet's only just become aware of it, and then Nova already is like, I think again it's quite classic second sibling, where she's just seeing it go on around her so much that she's being a lot more stimulated than he maybe was. She basically just tries to repeat anything you say, and then she just kind of says it in her own little garbled way. I also love the way she reads her books. She will like properly go through them as if she's reading them. She's like and has like these really sweet intonations where she's clearly been really taking it in as you're reading it to her, and then she totally thinks she's reading herself a story. Food wise, she's a good eater. She feeds herself, and she's very adamant about that, and she always likes to use her spoon and her bowl. So sometimes, you know, you're giving her toast, but she insists that you kind of chop it up really small and put it in her bowl so that she can spoon feed herself the toast, which is weird because actually when she was weaning, I did a lot of like baby led weaning where she used her hands and picked it all up herself. I think she just finds the spoon so fun. She wants to spoon feed everything. She loves pasta. My gosh, that girl loves pasta. She also loves red meat. Food with both of them actually has been one of the things, has never been too much of a battle, which I'm grateful for. Obviously we have a lot of other things that are battles, but food, they tend to just eat everything. And so on days when then they don't really want to eat stuff, I don't push it, and I let it go, because I just kind of trust that they are maybe not as hungry that day or whatever, because normally their kind of base is that they are good eaters, so I kind of follow their lead. Her kind of fine motor skills are getting there a bit more. So she's got, let me just get it. If you don't have a toy like this, I'd really recommend one of these. Both children have absolutely loved these. Jet was really into detailed activities. I said about this on Instagram and actually did a little video that is just so funny, that just kind of sums them up. So Jet would sit and try and tie his shoelaces or do his buckle, and he would honestly sit there for like half an hour trying to do it. And I never understood how he had the patience. Like, that is not me at all. I don't know where he's got that from. Anyway, so he loved this toy. But Nova's actually got really into it, and she sits for ages, and she's just now learned to be able to actually put them on herself. Oh, that's another thing she says. She says, did it. Anytime she does anything that she's proud of, she's like, oh, did it, and looks around for who's clapping her. But yeah, she loves that. She loves shoes, again, like Jet and Nova have both loved shoes, love putting on shoes. Nova loves putting on Jet's shoes, but gets so annoyed so quickly. She tries to do them up. I'll see if I can find the video I put on Instagram, because it is funny. Can I help you? Do you want me to help you? She really wants to put them on, but she gets so frustrated that she can't do it, and it reminds me so much of myself. The amount of things I've thrown across a room because I've got annoyed. Oh yeah, and then she also says shoe. It feels like a really exciting next stage is that she basically understands everything, although she can't say it back to you, although she does try. She clearly understands everything. So if you ask her to get her shoes, she'll go get her shoes. You know, if we say it's nap time, she goes to her bedroom. If I tell her to go and find anything, she goes off and finds it and brings it back, which is a really nice new stage. I feel like her and Jet are feeling more and more like a pair. Like, obviously she is significantly younger than him, but I feel like she's really playing like a child. It's really sunny in Brighton at the moment, so we're going to like paddling pools a lot, and it takes me back so much to last year when she was 3 months old, was just breastfeeding in the buggy. It was quite stressful trying to keep her in the shade when it's all hot and sunny, and Jet's in the paddling pool. And then it's so nice now going and putting them both in their swimsuits, and they just both run in and play in the water, and just feels like a really nice stage. I feel like if you are in a stage where you've got a little one and a toddler, I promise you there is light at the end of the tunnel, because I found that so hard. I found the first 6 months really hard, and then I found this next 6 months still pretty hard. Better, but still feeling like we're adjusting and finding our feet. And then kind of from 1 year onwards, I feel like it's just got so much better. They're so much more a little pair that can kind of club together and eat the same things, and they can do really similar activities, and yeah, it's just all feeling a lot more manageable, which is lovely. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll come back to you when she's awake from her nap, so you can say hi. Hi, look who's up from their nap. Are you reading a story? Yeah. It's called Clive is a Nurse. Say hi. Can you say cheese? I forgot that's another word she does, is cheese, as soon as she sees the camera. Makes me shameful and proud all in one. And also I forgot that she does animal noises, which is too cute, and she's definitely not going to do them for camera. But she does a lion. Nova, what does a lion say? Does a lion say rah? Mama. Mama? Dada. Where's Dada? Dada's working. And what does a monkey say? She does ooh, ooh, ah, ah. And you open your mouth as wide as you can, don't you? You're gonna show me up. You're gonna show me up. And we're also now in reusable nappies, finally. I feel bad that it's taken me this long. Jet's 3, Nova's 16 months, and I'm finally doing reusable nappies. So I might do a whole video about that, because it's so much less of a big deal. than I thought it was going to be. It's been a bit of an anticlimax, to be honest. Like, it's actually really easy, not that messy. Yeah. Oh, I think she's going to find the dog in the story.
Dog.
Is it a dog? Find it on the next page.
Dog.
I love it. Dogs that say woof woof. That's a butterfly. That's a cloud. Can you see a plane? A plane. Another dog. There is a dog on every page. Yeah. Look, her little pointing. Oh, and she's got really into talking jargon to Jet, like chat that she's heard us do. So she'll sometimes go through with her thing and she's like, blah, 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 blah. Like, tells him off. Are you chatting? Can you hide? Whereas Nova, if you saw last month's video, whenever it was, her hiding's really gone up. She's really gone up in her standard of hiding, because she used to hide like this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll definitely be back with another update, because I love doing these and I love being able to have these to look back at. Okay, can you say bye-bye? Say bye. You say bye so nicely. Please say bye. 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 Can you wave? Can you wave? Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.
No.
You think kisses? Can you blow a kiss? Mwah.
No.
Well done.